Guys, welcome back to another review video. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Sonic Prime figures. Well, one of them is new, the other one is from Wave 1 from like about a year ago, but it just showed up in my Target like today, I think, because I haven't checked it out in a couple months, so I decided I might as well go back to see if there's anything new, and I'm glad I did because these were like the only two ones left of these figures, and I really wanted a Thorn Rose because I don't have any of the Amy's in my collection except for the New York one, which is like a smaller version. If you guys watch my New York City review, the Sonic Prime playset. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're basically just gonna take a look at the boxes, and then once we're done, I'll show you the figures. So we'll start off with Thorn Rose from the Boss Cage Maze. Jakks Pacific logo. There's a figure. It looks really cool. I really like the hammer design for this as well, and the amount of detail they put onto this is like phenomenal. So yeah, there's the Sonic Prime render there, and the logo, Netflix logo. And here's the back. A lot of people were saying this looked like the bootleg because like the eyes are really different if you look at the front and then you look at the back. So yeah, and then the hammer is green for some reason. It looks kind of like McDonald's vibes. I don't know why. And 13 points of articulation. That's pretty good. Another Sonic Prime logo. Here's the wave. I actually do have the Eggman from this wave, the Mr. Dr. Eggman from the Chaos Council. Then there's Prime Sonic from New York, and then there's 9. So, yeah. And then there's also the Sega logo, the Netflix logo, and the Wild Brain logo, and then the Jakks Pacific logo. So, that's about it for the Thorn Rose. So now we're going to be reviewing the Chaos Sonic, which is the one I'm a little bit more excited for, but I still really like the other figure. So, Chaos Sonic right there in New York City, Jakks Pacific logo. Shows like the Paradox Prism shards there. Actual figure, it looks really cool. The paint is a little bit not like really attention to detail, but I still think it's really good design and stuff. I like how it's different from Metal Sonic right here. The design is different, and it's not just like a copy. So yeah, I think that's really cool. And then there's the Sonic render, Sonic Prime logo, Netflix logo. One thing, I know a lot of people were saying they didn't like this character because he was only in it for like one episode, and he also was like really annoying. But I personally think he was a pretty good character, and I also liked how 9 like when he defeated him and he went the spoiler for Sonic Prime Season 3, when he went to the Grim, he used the Paradox Prism to make another Chaos Sonic, and it looked like exactly the same, except instead of blue it was like black and red, kind of like Shadow. Here is more pictures of it. This is one that's a little more high quality. This is the newest wave, I believe, with the Grim Sonic, Black Rose, which I did see, but I didn't want to pick it up because I was spending a lot of money. And then the Chaos Sonic and Dr. Deep, which I might be getting next time if I see him. I think this is probably my favorite wave so far, besides Wave 2. I think it gets better as they go on. So, yeah, so another Sonic Prime logo, 13 points of articulation, like Thorn Rose, and, Jakks Pacific logo, Sega logo, Netflix logo, and the Wild Brain logo. There's another picture right there. So, yeah, that's about it for these, the boxes and the outside design. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the figures inside. So taking a look at the Thorn Rose here, the Jungle Amy. The articulation is really good with this. There's double joints with all the arms, so you can bend them however you want. There's wrist joints too, which is really good. They had a lot more articulation on the Prime figures than they do like the regular Jakks modern Sonic figures. I really like the texture of like the shoes and stuff. There's a lot of detail on this. Is one of my favorite things about this figure. Like all the hair and all the different colors is really cool. The hammer, obviously you can switch it out for the Amy's regular hammer if you want. I would show you, but I don't have it. And yeah, so there's also knee articulation, which goes all the way back 90 degrees. I think that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of ankle articulation, but it's kind of limited by this armor plating. And then the head articulation is 360, so take it all the way around there. So yeah, that's about it for that figure. Then next up we have one of my favorite Sonic figures of all time, probably, which is Chaos Sonic. So he basically, I'll show a comparison with the regular modern Metal Sonic. Obviously this one's 5" and this one is 4". So it's kind of awkward, but yeah, so similar but also different at the same time, which I think is really cool. Obviously you got the back design. There's less detail on this than the other figure, but I still think that they did pretty well when making this. The paint is a little bit off, but I think it's still pretty good. The shoe design, I think it's awesome. It's really insane how good this figure is. I don't know, it's just the visual is really appealing to me. Articulation, you can move the arms up and down like that. The head actually has neck articulation, so you can move it up and down, which is pretty cool. I don't think they have that on the Amy, really. There is elbow articulation, I believe. So yeah, you can bend it. Then there is also wrist articulation. I think that's really cool. So yeah, and then there's also the knee articulation, which is kind of wonky, but it works here. So yeah. And then there is a lot more ankle articulation on this one. So yeah, that's cool. So that's about it, actually. I can do a comparison with the other Prime figures real quick. So just, yeah, right there. Comparison here is Mr. Dr. Eggman next to the Chaos Sonic. I think that's pretty cool. And then move this to the side a bit. Here's another figure that I reviewed, I think, in my last video, which you guys should check out, definitely. I think it's really cool. This is, the Boss Cage Maze Knuckles. I think his name is Gnarly Knuckles. Forget sometimes the Boss Cage episodes are a little boring, but, either way, so, yeah, I think it's really cool to have these together. There are probably going to be more figures for Sonic Prime, I hope. I now have figures from all 3 of the waves. I have Mr. Dr. Eggman from Wave 1, and now I have also her from Wave 1, and I have him from Wave 2, which I think is pretty cool. I really wanted to get the Shadow in Wave 2, because I think the Prime Shadow is really cool. It's one of my favorite versions of him, besides the Sonic 06 one, which I think a lot of people can agree on. I think he was underused. And then this is Wave 3. So yeah, I do want to get more Wave 3 figures, Black Rose, which I might pick up next time if it's still there at the Target that I got these figures at, which hopefully it will, because there's not always that much interest in Sonic figures, which is a good thing for me if I'm looking for new ones. So yeah, that's about it for these review of these Sonic Prime figures. Make sure to like and subscribe. I really enjoyed making this. It was really fun finding these figures in Target, for the first time, since I don't always see that many new figures. It's usually just the same stuff like Sonic, like classic Sonic and stuff. So it was really nice to, like a fresh air, like a breath of fresh air, to see some new stuff there. So they're still stocking up and stuff. So anyway, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment which figure you liked more and what kind of content you want to see next. I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.